When we lose one blessing, another is often most unexpectedly given in its place. You can't know, you can only believe, or not. I was with book, as a woman is with child. Jesus Christ did not say, "Go into all the world and tell the world that it is quite right." I sometimes wonder if all pleasures are not substitutes for joy. To love at all is to be vulnerable. A pleasure is not full grown until it is remembered. It's so much easier to pray for a bore than to go and see one. No man knows how bad he is till he has tried very hard to be good. Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different? When we Christians behave badly or fail to behave well, we are making Christianity unbelievable to the outside world. If a man thinks he is not conceited, he is very conceited indeed. Love is not affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained. Reality is not neat, not obvious, not what you expect. It is safe to tell the pure in heart that they shall see God, for only the pure in heart want to. Being in love first moved them to promise fidelity. This quieter love enables them to keep the promise. Thirst was made for water, inquiry for truth. The sun looks down on nothing half so good as a household laughing together over a meal. Forgiveness does not mean excusing. Love is something more stern and splendid than mere kindness. God cannot give us a happiness and peace apart from Himself because it is not there. There is no such thing. Nothing you have not given away will ever really be yours. You may forget that you are at every moment totally dependent on God. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. What draws people to be friends is that they see the same truth. They share it. Friendship is born at that moment when one person says to another, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." The past is frozen and no longer flows, and the present is all lit up with eternal rays. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. When Christ died, He died for you individually, just as much as if you had been the only person in the world. No good work is done anywhere without aid from the Father of lights. Faith in Christ is the only thing to save you from despair. Of all the bad men, religious bad men are the worst. One road leads home, and 1,000 roads lead into the wilderness. Someday you will be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. If God had granted all the silly prayers I've made in my life, where should I be now? Everyone says forgiveness is a lovely idea until they have something to forgive. It is not your business to succeed, but to do right. When you have done so, the rest lies with God. Faith is the art of holding on to things your reason has once accepted in spite of your changing moods. If you're thinking of becoming a Christian, I warn you, you're embarking on something which will take the whole of you. You must ask for God's help. After each failure, ask forgiveness, pick yourself up, and try again. Aim at heaven, and you will get earth thrown in. Aim at earth, and you get neither. When all the suns and nebulae have passed away, each one of you will still be alive. When you are arguing against God, you are arguing against the very power that makes you able to argue at all. We're not doubting that God will do the best for us. We're wondering how painful the best will turn out to be. In our own case, we accept excuses too easily. In other people's, we do not accept them easily enough.